Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Audrey and today we are going to be doing another episode of Music and the Meaning. So in this series what we do is we go over a song and an artist, and more importantly we divulge the meaning and we ask other individuals what they think the meaning of this song is. And today we are going to be doing Everybody's Something by Chance the Rapper. Before we continue though, I have a debate that I need settled. Team pancakes or team waffles? Which one do you prefer? Leave it in the comment section below. Chancellor Jonathan Burnett, born April 16, 1993, known professionally as Chance the Rapper, is an American rapper, singer, and recording producer. Born in Chicago, Bennett released his debut mixtape, 10 Day, in 2012. He began to gain mainstream recognition in 2013 after releasing his second mixtape, Acid Rap. Chance grew up in a middle-class neighborhood in Chicago's South Side. His father, Ken Williams Burnett, was an aide to the late Chicago Mayor Harold Washington and then Senator Barack Obama. His mother, Lisa Burnett, worked in the Illinois Attorney General's office. When Chance was 16, his father began to work in the Department of Labor. During President Obama's first term, Chance personally met President Obama in his youth and discussed his aspirations to be a rapper, to which Obama responded with, "Word." Chance began rapping in the 6th grade when his cousin let him start using his studio. In his freshman year at Jones College Prep High School, Chance formed the hip-hop duo Instrumentality alongside a friend. Many of Chance's earliest performances took place at the U-Media Lyricist Loft at Harold Washington Library in Chicago. Chance spent most of his junior year and a small amount of his senior year writing a draft for his debut project, 10 Day, which was later released after Chance was suspended for 10 days after being caught smoking weed at school. Acid Rap is the second mixtape by Chance the Rapper. It was released on April 30th, 2013 as a free digital download. In July 2013, the album debuted at number 63 on the Billboard Top R&B and Hip Hop Albums. The mixtape has been certified diamond on mixtape sites such as DatPiff for garnering over 1 million downloads. Chance the Rapper has admitted LSD was used during the production of the mixtape, aka acid. Chance the Rapper said, "There was a lot of acid involved in Acid Rap. I mean, it wasn't too much. I'd say it was about 30 to 40% acid. More so 30% acid." He has also made it clear that LSD's involvement was just a small factor in the making of the mixtape. Chance has said, "It wasn't the biggest component at all. It was something that I was really interested in for a long time during the making of the tape, but it's not necessarily a huge factor at all. It was more so just a booster, a bit of fuel. It was like an allegory to acid more so than a tape about acid." Track number 7 on the mixtape Acid Rap is Everybody's Something by Chance the Rapper featuring Saba and BJ the Chicago Kid. Alright, so now it's about time that we go back and listen to what our participants had to say about the song, what they think the artist was trying to portray, as well as what they personally feel about the song. So let's go. Before we go, I will let you know that the song is linked below, as well as any interviews that I used in this video, so you're welcome to go ahead and check it out. Pause this and go and take a listen if you haven't heard the song already, but if not, enjoy.
Everybody's something. That completely changes the meaning.
Yeah.
God, I feel like I'm so on the spot.
How do you personally feel that the artist was trying to portray in the song?
Well, what I'm feeling, he's expressing his experience as a black artist and creator, having people appreciate, the art that he makes and his music. And it's hard for me to explain because, I've never experienced this because, I'm a white female, I'm a cis white female, I haven't had a really hard life because of who I am. He's trying to express the frustration of being loved as a creator, but then him not being taken seriously as, who he is, who he was born as a black person in America.
How does the song make you feel individually?
Oh, I didn't know there'd be a test on this.
It's like, how does it make you feel? What does it make you think?
I mean, it makes me think. It makes me conscientious and recognizing other people's experience and in where we live. That just because my life hasn't been made difficult or whatever, that doesn't mean that somebody else hasn't. The Black community has created all this art that everybody appreciates, that everybody's grateful for, but we then, as a whole, like, society, don't value the actual creator themselves, just the product they make, because it benefits us, and that's kind of messed up.
What do you think the artist is trying to portray in the song?
I think it's really about just that, like, every person is meaningful to someone else in some way or another, and like that you as an individual are worth something to someone. But I also kind of got like a stream of consciousness vibe from it. Like he was just kind of like stream of consciousing like things about his life throughout the song too.
Okay, and then what does the song make you personally feel?
Oh, the album is acid rap, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's like such a perfect description, I think, for how it makes you feel. But it's also like a positive feeling, because it's always a good reminder that you mean something to somebody.
Cool. What do you think that the artist was thinking when they wrote the song?
Just as plain as he says is like everybody's somebody's everything. Is, you know, there's nobody that is truly nothing to like anybody. Like there's somebody in the world that you mean everything to. Like it may not be the people that you want it to be, or it may not be you know, the people you necessarily choose either. Sometimes the people, you know, they just come from unexpected places. And it doesn't matter who it comes from most of the time. Like I think people try to put too much pressure on, like, you know, they want a certain level of like love or a certain level of like acceptance from like specific people, but you know, there could be somebody in your life that, you know, you least suspect or you may not have like the biggest like connection to, or you know, don't even spend that much time with, but like it, you know, you are important to them and you mean a lot to them, maybe without even knowing that you do.
I feel like that's also how you would describe the song then too, because I usually ask it like as two parts, but like kind of answer it more from your perspective.
Yeah.
Alright, so after hearing what other people think about it, now we're going to go into a little bit more about what the meaning of the song is. Now, for this particular song, Chance actually hasn't spoken a whole lot on this song because it's not the number one on the album, nor is it the number one of his career. But with lyrics like what's good good and what's good evil, what's good gangster and what's good people, I feel like we can kind of deduce that this is a track that is about questioning everything and about questioning certain social dynamics. So I feel like, especially with that sentence alone, he's kind of questioning the people that you know and are raised to believe are good and the people that you are raised to believe are bad, and what makes such people good and what makes such people evil, and kind of talking about the root of evil and where it comes from. Another thing that I feel like is heavily hit home in the song itself is racial issues, but a lot of people are citing it as just him being a black man. But I actually feel like after hearing about his upbringing and where he's from, and even listening to him in this interview here, I'm going to insert some clips.
Answer Rap, it was more about asking the questions. Okay. It's not necessarily all about the answers, because everybody's an individual and everybody can find their own answers, you know what I'm saying? But it was really about getting people to ask questions like, why do black women tell everybody that they're part Native American when they're younger? Or
we're mixed. You used to say you were biracial, right?
I used to tell people I was biracial. I'm 100% black, and now I'm at a point where I can say that. But I'm light-skinned. But you might not know. But for light-skinned niggas, it's very easy to tell somebody that you mixed.
you can see that he was talking about not always being comfortable explaining to people that he was black. And when it comes to the school he went to, I actually went and looked up the percentages of black people that went to the high school he went to, and it was only around 10%. So Chance the Rapper has definitely lived in a life of having a bit of an identity crisis, and I feel like this song kind of explains that with when he's talking about, my parents saw it fit that I talked right, but I'd fight somebody if they said that I talked white. And I feel like that comes from the fact that he went to a majority white school, was in an upper middle class family. That, I mean, his father worked with politicians, and we all know most politicians are white, unfortunately, and it's not a very diverse group of people. So he got to be brought up in that and see that, and then him kind of having to fake his way into feeling like he's part of something. But then when he entered the rap game, you know, there are a lot of people that, you know, questioned his authenticity as a black artist. So I feel like in this song he is talking about not really knowing how to fit in or where to find a way. Now the other thing I feel like he's talking about is just questioning things that people don't normally question, and understanding, because he even said in an interview that the thing about making an album about drugs and about acid is kind of about going on a journey into your own mind and questioning things. So this song is a perfect illustration of that, of questioning your life, your situation, and the people around you, questioning God, questioning the government, questioning racial stigma. So I personally believe that that is what the meaning of this song is to question and to understand. For me, my meaning for this song drives more of a personal place. When I recently had sold my house, well, a year ago almost now, wow, isn't that crazy? I had gotten myself in a sticky situation with some individuals that, you know, I rented to, and just other people in general that were threatening me, trying to kill me, just crazy things, you know, doing drugs, ODing. And I dealt with a lot of different crazy people. And even this one girl, she stole my debit card and she used it and overdrafted my accounts. And it was a song that I listened to during that time. And everybody's somebody's everything is what I would always say to myself, because everybody is somebody's son and somebody's daughter, and somebody loves them somewhere. So even though these people drove me nuts and I had so much hate in my heart at different points, this was like a song I used to calm myself down and bring myself back to reality. Like, everybody's somebody's everything. So even though these people might be hurting me, or I personally might not like them, they are somebody's special someone, somebody's person, somebody's shoulder to cry on. And so that's where this song really takes me, is that everybody has a meaning to somebody. Now I definitely hear all of the other stuff in it, you know, the racial issues, the political issues, but for me, the place that this really took me is that everybody has a purpose in life, and that even if you don't really understand them or get them, that there's somebody for something, for someone, and they shouldn't be taken for granted or marginalized based off of the experience that you've had with them. That is the information that I have for you guys today. So please like, comment, and subscribe. That's what keeps the channel going. That's what keeps me going. And if you would just go ahead and comment what you think the song is about, I would love it. I love to read the comments. It makes me so happy that somebody cares. Also, don't forget to tell us who is the winner, Team Waffles or Team Pancakes, okay? So comment below, Team Waffles, Team Pancakes, Team Waffles for the win. Bye. I love ya.